Hey everybody, it's me, Kiana. I just don't know what to say at this point right now. Like I know I'm nowhere near sleepy. I can't, hopefully I'll start getting a little groggy within the next half hour because I gotta get up really, really early. But I'm nowhere near sleeping. I don't believe what has happened, but it is what it is. And it's really, I went through about 20 minutes of just panic and like, what the heck am I going to do? What the heck are we going to do? And then I sat and I thought about it and I said, well, you know what? And I think a lot of people are sharing the sentiment that maybe this is what we need. And anybody that feels like they're going to be disenfranchised or they're going to be targeted or they're going to be in some kind of danger, their way of life is going to be in some kind of danger. Maybe this is what we need to start moving and doing things that we should have been doing. Maybe we were dragging our feet. Maybe it never occurred to us to do certain things. But I mean, I guess I need to just be real blunt with it. Financially, it's time to get your shit in order, and that's just it. You can't afford to be ignorant of the way things are done. You can't afford to be a victim. You can't afford to, and this is not me talking down to anybody because my situation is not ideal. Um, but I've always had the desire to learn what I didn't know and to, establish a type of lifestyle that I felt like, suited me better. And that being said, I'm saying all that to say, I posted a few things tonight, just some little wry jokes and things like that. But I also posted a really big post. Anybody that is my friend, you need to go and take a look at it. Anybody who is not my friend, because um, I guess I could just read it. I said, let me tell you something. Take tonight, be mad, be sad, be whatever, but tomorrow you better plan and execute. I have things that I've been working on for me and mine for a few years now, and I realized that there's no time left. Shit's gotta get done yesterday. I see people talking about how their timeline is filled with fearful posts pertaining to public assistance. That's understandable, but if your plan was to be on welfare for life, you're doing this thing all wrong. I hate what's happening right now, but I have no plans on ceasing to exist, so I'm going to put it in gear and secure myself regardless. You should too. Set goals, form partnerships, learn what you need to learn, seek out those that share your values, fortify your communities, hip yourself to the game. I never want to feel this powerless again. I'm filling this post with links and resources I found useful in the pursuit of new ways of living. We got to get these dollars up, you guys. We're out of time. Bless us all. And I attached to it, there's a book Tony Robbins wrote. It's called Mastering the Game. It's called Money Mastering the Game. And he's giving it away for free. He has a website, and I put the link down there. That's the big picture you're going to see. He's giving it away for free because he has a charity or something that he was donating the proceeds to, and he already met that goal, so now he's just giving it away for free. All you got to do is pay shipping. The shipping is like around $9. I also tagged a lady. Her name is Nico Sherry. She's based out of Atlanta, and they call her the Olivia Pope of credit. And I follow her, and the thing she pulls no punches, and I say that in my post. She pulls no punches. Like she's very blunt. She says things straight up and flat out, and her message is one of accountability, responsibility, and education. So there's a link to her page there. You can follow her. There's also, if you're starting or expanding a business if you have a business and you already got your EIN and you don't know where you want to go with it, you don't really know what you need to do to get it from being just your idea to actual viable money making entity, Then I have a link here for the Women's Business Development Center. Even if you're a man, I went to their orientation. So even if you are a man, they still help you. It's just called the Women's Business Development Center. There's a link for that on there. There's also classes at the Wharton School of Business. It's called Building Bridges to Wealth. From what I understand, there's a class for taking care of debt. There's a class learning how to invest, and there's a class for either say entrepreneurship, I think. The session that they had going on, it already started a couple of weeks ago. I found out about it like that week, and it was starting that Saturday, so I couldn't start it. But from what I understand, they're going to start it over a new cycle in January. So there's a link to that in this post as well. And then there is a link where you can learn the basics of estate planning, and that's here in Philadelphia. All these things, the Women's Business Development Center, Building Bridges to Wealth, and learning the basics of estate planning are here in Philadelphia. So this is mainly a thing for people that live in Philadelphia, that are based in Philadelphia. Most of my friends are here in Philadelphia, so other people, you can look it up online. I don't know if they have resources in your town, but I'm just saying, like, it's time to, we can't afford to just sit back and whine and cry. And I'm not down talking to anybody. Like, this, the danger is real. And, we have no idea. We have an idea of what may happen, but because we have an idea of what may happen, it's time to find new ways of getting secure. And I see people talk about getting guns. Do that. I'm not saying not to do that. You probably do need to do that. But we also need to put ourselves, because at the end of the day, Rudy Giuliani is going to be the Attorney General. It's about to get really, really real. The Republicans have, from what I understand, they have the Senate. They're going to have the Supreme Court for the rest of our lives. So it's about to get really real. So if you want to get turned up and get violent, that's fine. They're going to be waiting on you. But if you want to get up into these places of power, where the money runs and where the real policy and decisions are made, then we need to start getting ourselves together financially, people, because at the end of the day, those of us that have money, and I'm not just saying us as black people, I'm saying us as Americans, those of us that are past a certain amount of money, they're going to be okay kind of regardless. It's those middle people, what's that called? I can't remember, I'm drawing a blank, but I know what it is. But it's those middle income people and the poor people that are going to feel, the brunt of everything that probably is going to happen. And we need to do what we can. There's no reason, the information is out here. And I'm one of those people that believes in, you can get upset and you have every right to be upset, but then you got to figure out, what do you want to do past the upset? What do you want to do, once all the tears have been cried, and, what do you want to do? And this is what I'm going to do. This is what I've been doing. I've been doing it very slowly. I've been not as focused, but like I said, maybe this is a wake-up call that we need to get really, really serious about changing our situation and not just whining and crying based on who's in charge. We are in charge. We need to be in charge. We need to get in charge. And if we haven't done everything that we can to put ourselves in charge of our own individual lives and our lives as a community, as a people, as a group, then we can't be mad at anybody else for coming along and making moves and making stuff happen around us. So that's my, contribution to this, my positive contribution, my hopeful contribution, hopefully my proactive contribution. So for those of you that are interested, it's there on my page. I posted it, and I'll probably keep posting it every now and then when I think about it. So you guys have a blessed night, and let's just pray. Let's just pray.